Cooper Marcher here. This is a story about Merlin. A couple went to adopt a Siamese kitten, but ended up being chosen by a beautiful blind kitty. They'd always planned on getting a Siamese kitten and were hoping this was their day. All the Siamese kittens were either on hold or adopted, but thankfully the lady helping us out thought Merlin would be the perfect fit, Elliot said. Merlin was only a little kitten when he came to the shelter. He was mostly blind and in need of a loving home. So they went to see him, and despite not being able to see, Merlin knew straight away he had visitors. He immediately greeted Elliot with a couple of sniffs and then curled right up in his arms and began to purr. When Merlin cuddled up against me, it was obvious right away that he was the perfect cat, Elliot said. He was ready to be with people and adopted. They were sold on him, so they filled out the paperwork and took him home. Merlin quickly settled in on his first day home and claimed it as his own home. The first thing he did was sniff around and get used to the area. Since he can't see, the clever kitty uses his other senses to help him navigate the house, and he now has it mapped out like a pro. Merlin has never had a problem with his surroundings, and that has always impressed us. He tends to put his paw out first to get a sense of whether or not an object is in front of him, but once he's been in the room, he'll remember everything. He is the most relaxed cat I've ever met. All he wants is food and to cuddle. Merlin is really a people cat. He loves his humans and jumps right into their arms when wanting cuddles. I cannot stress how much this cat wants to be cuddled. His favorite thing to do is probably be acknowledged. Well, that or eating. He loves going on walks and meeting people and sniffing everything and everybody. But at the end of the day, he always comes back to our laps. Elliot said it doesn't seem like being blind is slowing him down at all. He can see the world differently through his other senses. He plays, runs around, pounces, and jumps just like any other cat. Merlin has an Instagram page if you want to follow his antics. I'm so glad that people consider adopting a blind kitty who turns out to be the perfect cat for them. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.